Was the first of its kind, a virtual town hall with a sitting police chief in Glynn County, Georgia. That's the county now known nationwide after the death of Ahmaud Arbery, shot and killed while his family says he was jogging down a Brunswick street.
Interim Police Chief Jay Wiggins was asked about that tragic incident and other tough questions. And Joy's here now after listening to the chief's answers. Joy.
Mary Kent, residents were asked to submit their questions ahead of tonight's meeting. Chief Wiggins told the Brunswick News he was expecting tough questions, and he got them.
I promise that I will do the best job that I can do.
Jay Wiggins was named interim Glynn County Police Chief in late February after a grand jury indicted the now former Chief John Powell and 3 others in connection with an investigation into a former officer who had sex with an informant. In the last few years, the Glynn County Police Department has come under scrutiny involving many cases. The mission of this virtual town hall, transparency, as Chief Wiggins asked residents to send in any questions they have about the police department. One person asked, what's the protocol for an officer who stops a citizen as encounters nationwide have seemed to quickly escalate? Chief Wiggins said more training is needed.
We've had an opportunity to reach out to the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, which is located here in our own backyard. We have done training in the past with them, and they have agreed to do training with us now.
Another question for the interim chief, why didn't he issue arrest warrants for the former Glynn County police officer Greg McMichaels and his son after the shooting of Ahmaud Arbery, whose family says was jogging in Brunswick when confronted by the men? The men were arrested months later after video of the fatal incident was leaked.
Again, that is a very difficult question. It's one that I would very much like to address, but with it being an ongoing case, hopefully in the future we'll be able to provide those answers to you.
A bill sits on Georgia Governor Brian Kemp's desk that would allow voters to decide in November whether to dissolve the Glynn County Police Department. After answering residents' questions for an hour, Chief Wiggins hoped this meeting would help his department and the community connect.
We do ask that people give us an opportunity to show that we're out there and we're doing the job that they want of us.
Chief Wiggins says he and his command staff plan to use the questions and the concerns submitted to work toward being a better police department, and that they plan to have more town hall meetings like this. For a link to hear the entire hour-long town hall, just look for this story on news4jax.com.